Welcome to I Am One. I am Demina, the waitress of this house, and I'm glad that you are here. Today is November 26, 2024, and it's 2 days before the big day. And for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, I know you're looking forward to your gatherings and your eating and your sleeping and more eating and all that that day entails. And I just wanted to come on for a few minutes to ramble just a little bit. I actually took the week off. I have some personal days that if I don't use them, I'm going to lose them. And I don't celebrate Christmas either. So I know a lot of my staff does and my coworkers do. So this is a time of year where I keep myself available because I know they want their time off to do what they do. And I'm happy for them, happy to cover and all that fun stuff. So this week I decided to take my 3 days and we get Thursday and Friday off. And with the recent loss of my mother-in-law, when I asked for the time off, she had not passed yet. And so I was really looking forward to just hanging back in the cut and laying in bed or doing whatever I wanted to do during this time. And so now, obviously I'm assisting my husband with getting her house taken care of and setting her affairs in order and all that stuff. So the purpose has shifted a little bit, but I'm still going to take time for myself. And I think that's really the point I want to make in my ramble today. With everything that's going on, whether you celebrate or not, whether you're going to gather or not, make sure you are taking time for yourself. And if you are a witch who's grieving at this time because you've just lost a loved one or you have recently lost a loved one sometime this year, this time of year, Thanksgiving through the end of the year, can be tough. Whether you're a witch or not, you are human, and this time can just be tough to navigate. You don't know if you want to hang out with family because your heart's broken, you're in your emotions and in your feelings, and you're navigating your grief. Here's my witchy tip to you. Do what makes you feel whole. Even with the hole in your heart. Do what makes you feel whole at this time. So if that means staying away from family as much as you love them and you know that they love you, if making yourself whole in that day is to stay away, then stay away. But if you're staying away because you want to wallow in your grief and you want to have your own pity party, that's not healthy. Do what is going to keep you healthy in this moment. So you may have to force yourself to be with your loved ones just to keep yourself whole. You may go for a couple of minutes or an hour or two and then slip away. Do what makes you feel whole in this time. But do it for you. Don't do it to make somebody else happy, to make somebody else smile, to make somebody else feel whole. Because if it's going to cause you extra pain, extra anxiety, just to make them happy, then don't do it. So do I sound like I'm all over the place on this one? Nope. I'm just putting stuff out there for you to be true to yourself and you to make the decision for you. So like I said, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I still eat. So I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat well. I'm just not going to wrap it around this so-called holiday. But if that's what makes you whole, do you, boo. Do you. So I pulled 3 cards just before I got on here. And it kind of speaks to what I'm saying. The first one I pulled from the Black Tarot deck is called the 4 of Spheres. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. This one is basically showing you that this entity, this being, is holding the big sphere in front of him or her. Look at it as you. And then you have these 3 spheres over you. This card is telling you to conserve what you have, meaning the one that you're holding on to, whatever it is that you have right now, conserve it. This is what you can have, or like I want to say, your untapped potential. But you will not be able to enjoy this untapped potential if you don't first take care of what you have right in front of you. I think it was a Geico commercial not too long ago, maybe last year sometime. I don't know if you saw it. It had Pinocchio, and he was doing his motivational speech in front of an audience. And he basically said, this room is full of people with untapped potential. And if you know Pinocchio, and I know you do, anytime Pinocchio told a lie, his nose would grow. So he pointed to this one person in the audience, this one guy in the audience, and he pointed to him. He said, you have untapped potential. And his nose started to grow because he knew he was lying to this person. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself in this time. Be honest, be truthful, conserve the power, conserve the energy, conserve your spirit, conserve your heart, whatever it is in this time. Basically, don't be bullied to do what you know you don't need to do right now. Conserve what you have. Because when you do that, when you get to this potential, you'll be ready for it. You'll have all you need. You will be rested. You will be whole. You will be ready to conquer all. But you're not going to be able to do it if you don't conserve what you already have in front of you, what you have in your belly right now. Woosha. Just take the time you need. And that includes Thursday. If you need to take the time on Thursday to keep yourself whole, do just that. If you plan to go, but you need to cry in the morning, and then do the rest of the day. If you've already RSVP'd or confirmed you're going to be there, but on that day, you know it's not going to be wise for you or anybody else. You don't want to bring down the room. You don't want to call all the attention to yourself. Then stay your ass home. Get you a minute dinner. Go to wherever. If everything's going to be closed, have breakfast for lunch. Have breakfast for dinner. Just cook yourself something real quick and keep your sanity. Save your sanity. Save your heart. Save your soul during this time. And if they can't understand that, tough shit for them. Save yourself. All right, the next card I pulled was the Demon of the Day. I found this card, or this deck, on Amazon. And every now and then I'll pull a card. Oh, the demons speak. Don't be afraid of the demons. The demons speak. They bring truth. They bring wisdom. They bring sound advice. So the one I pulled this morning was Marax, or Marax. If I said it, I pronounced it right. Marax says, astrology is the key to the answers you seek. Look to the stars above for guidance and clarification. That says it all. Guess where all this potential is? How you going to get there? Look to the stars. You don't have to know all the signs, and you don't have to know what's in retrograde, and you don't have to know what's a stellium and all those terms that astrologers use. I love them. I appreciate them, and I'm thankful for them. But I don't know all that stuff. All I need to know is, what are they saying to me right now? Says it all. Look to the stars. Look to heaven. Look to the universe. Who is that? Who does that include? Your ancestors, your deities, your spirit guides, whoever you use. Look to them. Look to them. Go deep inside. They're speaking to you, or at least they're trying to. Are you willing to listen? They'll get you through it. Then I pulled an angel card. For those of you who are afraid of the word demon, I got you. I pulled an angel card, and this card is Estibus, Estibus, Eistibus, Istibus, maybe that's it. Angel of divination. If you're going through this time and you're grieving during this time, or you're having a hard time wanting to get together with folks that you don't want to be with on that day, angel of divination, again, telling you, look above, look within. Signs are all around you. They are telling you what you need to do. Don't try to make everybody happy just because it's a day that we as people made up. Can you be thankful? Of course you can. I'm thankful every day of the week, every day of the year. Just because there's a day set aside to be thankful doesn't mean you throw you out the window. Hold on to yourself. And if yourself is okay with gathering, do it. If yourself is not okay and you need to be solitary for the day, do it. Your signs, your guides, your family, your ancestors, they're telling you, they're showing you the signs. Don't disregard them because you want to make somebody happy. You want to make somebody smile. The last Thanksgiving my mother had on this earth was at my sister's house in North Carolina. And I didn't go. I did not want to travel. My family, we had made our own plans, and I didn't go. And that was her last Thanksgiving. And I wanted to feel guilty for not being there. And I saw the pictures, and my mother didn't like to take pictures, but the one cool picture that they were able to get up here was during that time. And when she first passed, I felt some kind of way because I wasn't there. And I'm like, I wasn't supposed to be there. I was supposed to be with my family. I wasn't supposed to travel to North Carolina. I was supposed to be with my family, my husband and my son, doing what we wanted to do on that day. And I am thankful that I was. I have a copy of that picture, but I am thankful where I was on that day, which is where I wanted to be, with my husband and my son. What am I saying? Do what you need to do. Be where you need to be, not where everybody is trying to tell you where you need to be. Does it mean, would I have had fun if I had gone there? I probably would have. I like hanging with my family, but on that one, I wasn't called to be there. Wasn't meant to be there. I don't regret not being there. I did what was necessary for me. And I wasn't even in this place of spirituality, of enlightenment, or whatever term you want to give it. I wasn't even at that time. I wasn't where I am now in my thinking, in my coming out as a witch. I wasn't there. I was not there. But where I am now, I can understand I was right where I was supposed to be. No regrets, no apologies. Be true to you in this time. And if they can't understand it, maybe down the road they will. But don't you dare apologize. You be who you need to be and where you need to be for this time. And that includes Christmas, that includes Hanukkah, that includes Kwanzaa, that includes Yule, that includes whatever comes within between now and January 1. If you're not up to it, don't force yourself. Be who you need to be for you. And even now, with trying to clean up and take care of financial matters for my mother-in-law, I still need to take time for me. I still need to be okay with me. She knows I love her. She knows that I'll go the extra mile and have always gone the extra mile for her. But she also understands that I'm going to need some space. I'm going to need to sit my black ass down and take care of me. So that's it. That's my ramble for today. I hope that it helps you and encourages you, whether you're grieving or not. Do what you need to do for you during these days of celebration and coming together and family. Be with who you need to be with. And if it's not your blood and it's people who celebrate you and bring you, lift up your hands and tell you how cool you are and how much you got this, then be with them. And even if you can't be with them, you're not up to it, they will understand. And if they don't, be okay with you. They'll get it or they won't. Be okay with you. So with that, have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy whatever is coming up. You'll be okay. I'm rooting for you, and I know you'll be okay. So with that, have a great day. Have a great holiday. Peace and blessings to you all.